Welcome, Libra. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot getting ready to do your September new moon reading. The new moon is in Virgo, and Virgo is going to be impacting, for those of you with Libra rising, your 12th house, which is a culmination energy. It's where you come to, at the end of an experience, what you're learning and how you're preparing yourself to move forward. So this is overall energy that is meant to reinforce that you are exactly where you need to be. Before I get started, I want to thank all of you that have liked, subscribed, shared, commented, and supported me in all the ways that you do. It's sincerely appreciated, and I love what I do. I hope that's reflected in my readings. So, Libra, let's get started for your overall energy. For the first half of September, we have the King of Swords. The King of Swords shows you facilitating new truths, understanding and allowing yourself to be inspired by new ideas, new information that you are able to extract the value from, because you are detaching yourself appropriately from your very deep feelings. This is a time of such powerful learning for you that it is opening up. You're recognizing the opportunity to grow your perspective, expand your understanding of not only your experience, the truth and validity of that, but the validity of others' understandings. In order to be able to be inspired to forgive yourself and others, you must understand yourself and others. And by opening up to their truths, by cultivating the ability to listen, not only to others, but to your own witness, that part of you that sees your actions, hears your words and thoughts, and detects those repetitive and negative patterns that are limiting you, and is cutting through those limitations, those misunderstandings with the sword of truth. In your past, Libra, we have the Page of Swords, the Three of Wands, and the Page of Cups. You have mastered, indeed, the ability to allow new understandings, allow truth, to entertain ideas that may be different from what you have been exposed to, but you're recognizing the multiplicity, the complexity of truths and experiences. Where you're finding light and inspiration is also where you're learning to open up your heart. The new information that you're gathering, that you're seeking out, that you're allowing yourself to learn from, is also empowering your desire nature, your connection with your authenticity. And this synergy is increasing opportunities, is empowering your new movement forward. Your new movement is allowing you to move out of your comfort zone, to recognize your desire for growth and expansion is greater than your comfort where you've been at, so that you are taking the tentative steps, the first steps towards exploring, discovery, making contacts, gathering information, so that you are in preparation as in these new beginning stages of a new project, a new direction, a direction that sends you off into uncomfortable and unfamiliar territory, but where you now understand that the new information you crave awaits. In your present, we have the Two of Swords, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles. Indeed, you have some difficult decisions that you have been trying to make. Part of this openness towards new information is your recognition that you have avoided and closed yourself off from some truths in the past. And as this information, new information, this choice is presented to you, you are recognizing that the choice before you is the tip of an iceberg of a larger opportunity surrounding these apparent choices before you. So this card, the Two of Swords, is encouraging you to look at the context for what appear to be choices, because the peace that you seek in your new direction is contained in the information surrounding the two paths lay before you, the two options. There are many more options and opportunities that are available to you. Your ability to discern that, to open up to that, to recognize that you are consciously and unconsciously selecting and avoiding information all the time. That's the nature of us. We're going towards what makes us feel better, but you have learned enough in your mastery of opening up to new ideas, looking for new truths, that there's information that you have customarily avoided you need to build your independence. This independence is material, and this centers your reading. You have gained a facility and a reliance on self and autonomy that is buoyed up by your generosity, your resourcefulness, your ability to make what you can with what you have. And this, you embody this quality as you recognize your own stability, your own protection, your own security, and the fortune of that, the work that you've put towards that. You are opening up as a resource for others. You are modeling the way to develop this independence. That does not mean that you are alone. It does not mean that you're isolated or autonomous. It simply means that you are secure in what you have, and any relationships reflect that same security in who you are, in where you're at. And this is really vibrating with the energy of the new moon in Virgo. You are exactly where you need to be. The Sun card in your future, the Ten of Cups, and the Nine of Swords. This is telling me that you have unlocked the potential, your attempt to understand and work towards your own truth, the openness to understand and forgive, have culminated in your happiness. They've culminated in your recognizing that not only is your process of gaining understanding netted you the opportunity to forgive yourself for every misstep, for any diversions or deviations from your path. You're now recognizing that every step has not only been required, but has given you gifts, the gifts of who you are, the gifts of building your community so that it is loving, supported, and overall joyful. This is a quality that you are building towards, building back into your life as part of your liberation from difficult situations, challenges that you've met. You have unlocked the information that has given you the forgiveness to recognize, excuse me, that you've always been enough. You've always been where you needed to be, and that everything that you are engaged and involved in, all the work that you're doing, your relationships are being illuminated and liberated as you connect more profoundly with your natural gifts, with who you naturally are. This is about effortlessness in your work, your play, your relationships, because you're tapping into your innocence, the simplicity of your gifts, and the power of happiness, joy, abundance. This again is showing others the way. This is lightening not only your load, turning your work into creative play, but also lightening the load of all of those who are involved. And this is helping you to release the suffering that you have felt yourself to be a victim of. You're releasing the sense of victimization and really allowing the forgiveness and joy of your experiences, all of your experiences, to light up and build this independent model of resilience and abundance. I'm going to clarify the Nine of Pentacles in the middle of your reading with the Moon and the Sun. These cards are telling me about the synastry, the way that you're able to build your sense of purpose and destiny, and how that is reflected in your experiences, in the emerging of your experiences, all of your experiences, the ability to mine your what you have, your challenges, the difficulties that you have endured, how you have opened up and allowed yourself to see yourself in all aspects of your experience, is allowing you to release and liberate the innocence, the joy, the beauty, the gifts within your nature. This is a card, these cards are affirming that your happiness is built upon your unconscious knowledge. You're able to channel your unconscious experiences so that you are learning all that can be learned. You are illuminating all that can be illuminated in your experience and being rewarded with happiness, abundance, and overall joy. I'm going to finish off this reading, Libra, with a botanical inspiration. And I've pulled the anemone, and the key word is anticipation. A.B. Shepherd said, "I felt like an arrow pulled back and ready to be launched into something big." I'm going to leave it here, Gemini. Libra, sorry. I thank you so much for a beautiful reading, and until next time, Namaste.